Hey, World Entertainment, and Disney has done it. They've dropped the official full trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu. We're about to take a look at it, and this does seem to come on the heels of the pressure they've gotten from fans to release it, thanks to the absolute botch that they made with that Super Bowl advert trailer commercial thing that was just an absolute disaster on every level. This I don't think is going to do much better, but let's have a look. Here is the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Hey, never touch the buttons. I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
What are you waiting for? Let's save the rest for after dinner.
Yeah, there it is. So I'll read a bit of an article first, and then we'll just dive into breaking down the trailer itself. And it's saying here, like, 9 days after the disappointing Super Bowl spot. So this comes only 9 days after that. Disney has released a full trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu. It does exactly what a trailer is supposed to do. It introduces the characters and the world and gives a sense of the stakes. Whether it will be enough to draw audiences who are burned out on the franchise or on star Pedro Pascal remains to be seen. And that is one of the things, like, are people burnt out on the whole franchise and Pedro Pascal? Because the guy is just, he's in bloody everything. But the trailer itself, what is this? Seriously, what is it? What is the tone of this supposed to be? How do you have moments of, like, long live the Empire, the flamethrower moment, which I have a massive issue with, which we'll get to, and the likes of I thought it was the weird droid looking guy talking, but it's not. It's one of the huts. At least I'm not sure if this one is a hut or not, but a Jabba looking slug thing anyway. Saying, like, you're going to be tortured, and then he's going to be tortured. And then they're shoving in all of these dumb Marvel-style jokes from start to finish. So the tone of it is absolutely all over the place. And yeah, they try and bait you in at the very beginning where, oh look, X-Wings and Y-Wings and John Williams' actual Star Wars music. And then the comparisons already happening on X and social media that, oh look, it's the exact same shot they used for The Force Awakens, just instead of TIE fighters, they've used X-Wings. Yippee. So they're just reusing stuff they've already done. The same sunset, all of that, just the ships are different. And yeah, one of the things I find a bit weird, and it almost kind of sticks out like it's models on strings, is the middle X-wing that comes down starts wobbling. Now, obviously, that's probably meant to kind of mimic, you know, realistic kind of movement of aircraft and stuff like that. I get that. But the way it wobbles and does the kind of rocky, it looks like it's a model on a stick. It really does. So, again, overall, the trailer, like, the tone is so out of place. It's just kind of, it's weird. They're trying to do serious, but at the same time, it's not just humor. It is that slapstick, in-your-face Marvel humor. Now, the issue with the flamethrower part that I have is he's setting out the flamethrower as a distraction, obviously, to jump in then to shoot these two stormtroopers. And it's like, why are you using a distraction? You are pretty much immortal in your Beskar armor. We've seen it. It's there's no point like trying to say, oh no, it can be. He's being shot at point blank range in the show and nothing. This stuff has made, like, it's OP. It truly is OP stuff. And, like, the leaked trailer that came out of the celebration, I think it was the one in Japan, where the original first trailer dropped, which had a lot of the footage that was in this and the teaser, where he breaks into the AT-AT and he's ducking behind all the like the containers and stuff. And it's like, why are you ducking from them shooting at you? You're in your Beskar armor. You are bulletproof. Like, lightsabers pretty much can't touch you. We've seen that now. So, like, why he has to cause a distraction with the fire to take out these two stormtroopers is stupid, quite frankly. Because you've shown us that this guy can't be touched when he's in that armor. So it makes no sense that he's setting up the whole idea of, oh, I need a distraction. We do hear Sigourney Weaver speaking in this trailer. I believe this is the clip that was shown in that trailer as well from the celebration, where her conversation part doesn't really make sense as to what she's exactly talking about when she's saying, like, it's not about revenge and stuff. It's like, okay. So, apparently, she's barely in this movie. And that's not like, oh, is that what rumors or screen tests? That's what Sigourney Weaver herself said. That she literally filmed for 4 days and that was it. So, I'm expecting her to be at the beginning and the end of this movie, and that's it. So, I don't expect a hell of a lot of her to be in there. I don't know who this droid thing is. I think I'm not even sure if he's a droid, the bounty hunter looking thing. I have a feeling, is he from Rebels or something? I know one of these characters is. I didn't really I've watched bits and pieces of like Clone Wars and stuff. I'm pretty sure I never watched Rebels. Or which is the one where Ahsoka fought Darth Vader, where she should have died. Whatever episode that thing was in, I watched that. So whether that was Rebels or Clone Wars, I can't remember. It's all pretty much the same in the end of the day at this stage. But this thing looks like he's possibly from that. But isn't one of these characters that pops up in here, he's from one of those shows. I think it's Rebels he's from. I'm not sure what his name is either. It's like Deck or something like that. I'm probably completely wrong. The weird purpley looking, bat looking dude. Like, face wise, not like wings or anything. But that is actually one of the other major issues I have with this, is the voices. Why do certain creatures that you'd think would have more of an alien voice speak like a regular guy? It's quite off-putting, especially seeing as their voice for some reason is very loud and very clear compared to everything else. So the first one that it happens with is this weird four-armed dude in, like, I don't know whether it's like a little food stall or something. And Mando's like, I want information. He's, whatever you want, I got. And he's like, information on the huts. He's like, sorry, we're closed. The joke, by the way, there is terrible. And that's also where you start getting like more of that Marvel humor. But his voice is so like normal. And then you get this weird big snaky thing. And its voice, for to start with, it has a voice, but it's just like a normal guy speaking. Like, why does it not have like more of an alien voice? Like, you think they would modulate it or something to sound more alien, and it doesn't. It just sounds like a guy going, hey, are you gonna be afraid? You should be. Why would this thing talk like, I don't know, it's weird. The trailer, I don't know what to... It's terrible. For me, it's terrible. But I'm sure all the shills will absolutely lose their minds over it and think it's the best bloody thing. You'll start hearing them, Star Wars is saved, which is then them confirming that Star Wars needed saving, which I always think is hilarious, that they always say, we're back, baby, and it's like, also you admit then that everything else was shit, and of course they're always like, so it's like, I like this actually. The first comment on it says, Mando has his helmet off more in the trailer than in 3 seasons. It's like, yeah. So, oh, that's the character. I see a thing there. Zeb. That was the weird character bloke. Zeb. Yeah. Don't think I ever saw any of him like in any of the shows. Again, with Rebels and Clone Wars, I'm pretty sure I'd never watched Rebels, and I only watched few episodes of Clone Wars, you know, mainly the ones like surrounding Darth Maul and stuff. It's kind of like around that time that I caught it. But overall, this trailer for me does not work. It just looks like an episode of this show. I do not see how this is going to convince people to go and watch it. I really don't. And how many people are going to look at it and go, well, to see this we're probably going to have to watch like 3 seasons of Mandalorian, and we don't want to do that. So it's going to be very messy. They're out there now trying to say it's the cheapest Star Wars movie ever made. That's probably BS. Let's not pull punches here. That's probably BS. They're probably telling us that, and then in a year's time or something we'll get the actual numbers that they spent, and it'll probably be bloody huge. They always come out with these new movies and go, hey, this is the less... We've never spent so little on a movie like this before. It's amazing. And then in a year's time again, we end up here. Actually, it was about 350 million. We'll find out. Do I think this thing will be box office gold? Absolutely not. Quite frankly, after seeing this trailer and just seeing the lack of hype around this movie, I think this thing might even struggle to hit 400 million. We'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think of the trailer? Does it get you pumped? Were you already pumped? Does it turn you off it if you were pumped? Does it get you actually excited if you weren't looking forward to it? Do let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.